Good morning, fellow nerd fighters and super Carlin friends. It is a day in the future. I'm in the past. I know that I said I'd be uploading every Tuesday and Thursday until the end of the year, but it's a very special day. 1 year ago today, I uploaded my first gaming video, which led to 123 more videos, and here we are today. I thought that since today was so special, I'd make a special video. I'm sure most of you have probably already seen The Force Awakens, but if you haven't, this video is going to contain a plethora of spoilers. This is your final spoiler warning. 3, 2, 1, spoilers! So, I've seen episode 7 4 times now, and I can't get it out of my head. It answers so many questions that we had from the trailers, and also sets up so many more questions for the following films. I can guarantee I'm not the only one thinking this, but I have a theory. Allow me to set the scene. On Jakku, Luke is training young Ben Solo the ways of the Force and what it means to be a Jedi. While there, Luke has a daughter, unbeknownst to Ben, since having kids is not the way of a Jedi. This daughter's name is, you guessed it, Rey. This might sound nuts, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to disagree with me, but there is a bunch of evidence in the film that points to this conclusion. First off, how did that old man at the beginning of the film know who Kylo Ren was before he turned to the dark side? I've only been able to come up with like 2 reasonable explanations for this, one of them being that he was Ben's grandfather, and the other one being that Luke was training Ben on Jakku, which means that's why the people there know who Ben is. That doesn't have so much to do with proving that Luke is Rey's father, but it does put Luke on Jakku around the time that Rey is born. One piece of evidence is her piloting skills. From the way she is shown living at the beginning of the film, there is no way she should have any piloting experience at all. She is practically a slave. And the way that she's able to handle herself while escaping with Finn on the Millennium Falcon is incredible. She is able to outfly trained stormtroopers. Yeah, the stormtroopers kind of suck at everything, but I mean, they still have been training to fly their entire life. They have been forced to train their entire life and she's able to outfly them. Who does that remind me of? Luke in the original trilogy! Oh, that's who. Another piece of evidence is the way Maz Kanata talks to her about Luke's lightsaber. After Rey has her little Force nightmare, she runs into Maz Kanata, who explains that that lightsaber was Luke's and his father's before him. Why would a lightsaber call to anyone when it has been previously owned by only 2 Skywalkers? I think it's possible that that lightsaber could have called to anyone who was strong with the Force, but don't you think it's just a little bit more possible that it called to another Skywalker? Or possibly Luke's daughter? Really, the last piece of evidence I found was her strength with the Force. Without any training at all, Rey is able to resist Kylo Ren's torture or whatever that was. That was really weird. What was that? She is able to mind trick a stormtrooper, and she is able to call Luke's lightsaber from crazy far away. Now, I imagine mind tricking a stormtrooper would be pretty easy, but both of those other things were against Kylo Ren, who has been training the majority of his life in the ways of the dark side of the Force. I mean, that kind of strength with the Force does not just come out of any girl from Jakku. I went and saw episode 7 one more time, and I found another piece of evidence that could support this theory. When Ben is torturing Rey, he claims to see an island and an ocean. I believe that the reason this ocean and island are in Rey's mind is because Luke is putting them there to show where he is, to help her find him. And the reason he's doing that is because he could be her father. Anyway, I know that that's not too much evidence, but I really think JJ wanted us to believe that Rey is Luke's daughter. And I really hope she is, because think about the tension that there would be in the final battle between Rey and Kylo Ren, and they are both cousins. I love this movie so much! Let me know what you guys think in the towel section or doobly-doo. Do you think my theory is right? Is there anything I missed? Let me know. It has been a great year on YouTube. I'm so happy that I was able to start a year ago. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you'd like to leave a like, so let me know what kind of videos you want to see. If you didn't like it, I'm not sure why you're watching this video. I'm your average, ordinary, everyday superhero, and you may or may not hear me tomorrow.